right, guys, let's talk about some NBA player props for Saturday, December 10th. But before we do that, a message to the viewers of this video. We challenge viewers of this channel to smash the subscribe button over the past 3 days. You guys have been killing it. We brought our unsubscribed viewer percentage down from 88% to 85% in just 3 days. So thank you guys for hitting that subscribe button. Let's get that 85% down to 80% by the end of the next week. Another challenge for the viewers. You guys are 2-0 in challenges. You guys love these challenges, apparently. So amazing work from you guys. So if you enjoyed the content on these player props, make sure to hit that subscribe button and be the moral to us. So thank you for your support. And let's get into player props. 5-1 last night for us, so we're red hot. Let's start with Trey.
We are red hot. Yeah, I was 2-0 yesterday. I was really happy about it. Devin Booker under cashed. I wasn't even sweating it at all. I was worried. In the video, I said I might have to sweat it out the last few minutes, and that definitely was not the case. So I was really happy about that. But let's move on to today's picks, because that's why you guys are here. The first one I'm going to give you guys is going to be Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, SGA, over on points. I know this point is high at 29.5, but I'm not worried about it. I feel like anytime you can get it below 30, you have to hammer it. It's kind of like Luka. He is a guaranteed 30-point night every time. And if you look at his game log, he's hit it four out of the last 5 games. The only game he didn't hit it was a few days ago against Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. But he's not going to go up against Ja Morant's feisty defense in this game. He's going to go up against Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell. Both of them might be one of the worst guards in the league. The Cavaliers have one of the worst backcourt defenses. So I'm not worried about SGA struggling in this game. He should take over. He should hit 30, maybe midway through the fourth quarter. So I love this play for him. And then my last play is going to be a rebounds. And I'm going to go with a guard. But this guard loves the rebound. He is one of the feistiest guards in the league. Kyle Lowry, over 4.5 rebounds. I love Kyle Lowry. He is a dog in the post. He loves banging with the bigs down there. And they're going up against the Spurs. Jakob Poeltl is out in this game. So I'm not worried about Zach Collins snatching rebounds away. So I think Kyle Lowry should get at least 5 boards. And if you look at his game log, he's hit that in his last 3 games. So I expect that to continue. So my 2 plays are Kyle Lowry over on rebounds and SGA over on points. Sorry I didn't give you guys an under today. I was looking hard for one, but there's just not very many I like. PrizePicks didn't release very many player props so far today, but it is what it is.
I like that Kyle Lowry play, and I have 2 props for the people today. Now I'm going to stick with Kyle Lowry, but I'm going to take his under for Trey. I found an under 12.5 points for Kyle Lowry. Spurs are one of, if not the worst team in basketball right now. The Heat have too many mouths to feed on offense, and Lowry will be dishing out assists and getting rebounds and not scoring. If we get the same Spurs team we've seen all year, Lowry won't even be playing in the fourth quarter. So I like Lowry on the under points against the Spurs. And my second one is a gut feeling. It's going to be Klay Thompson, over 3.5 point shots made. I understand it's a big number, and he has to make 4 threes, but this is a huge stat. In Thompson's last 2 games, he shot 27 3-pointers. In his last 3 games, he shot 40 3-pointers, and he's made 15 of those 3-pointers shot. So that's an insane stat. 43s in 3 games. That's insane. But we'll see. We'll see who has a hot hand for the Warriors tonight. I have a gut feeling it's going to be Klay Thompson, so I'm going to take Klay Thompson's over 3-pointers made. Teats?
You know, I really like that Klay Thompson play, especially how it's going to work in with mine. Just a quick recap. I did go 2-0 last night. I like to keep myself held accountable, so I went 1, 2, and I'm going to bring you 3 today. I'm going to call this the giving back parlay because it's all about being selfless. So we're all going to be doing assists.
It is the Christmas season, too. I mean,
it is the Christmas season. It is that season. So we can start with Steph Curry because we just touched on Klay Thompson. I like his over 5.5 assists. He's only hit it 3 of the last 5 games, and specifically 4 of the last 5 games, 3 straight. This is a battle of what we saw in the finals. This is the first matchup they've had since that summer game, and I think that the Warriors are going to want to continue to set that tone of like, you know what, we may not be doing great right now, but we're still better than you, as we saw last year. So I think that Steph Curry, although he was the man, Wiggins stepped up, Poole stepped up. I think Klay will step up. Someone's got to pass the ball to them. I think it's going to be Steph Curry, who typically brings it down the court. In the same game, I like Jaylen Brown over 3.5 assists. I feel like that's a very low stat. In a similar set, Jason Tatum disappeared against the Warriors in almost every game in the playoffs, including against the Warriors. And I think that he's really trying to turn a new leaf this year and find himself actually being consistent throughout the entire game. And I think that Jaylen Brown, as you can see, he's hit this number 3 out of the last 5, almost 4 against Phoenix, but Phoenix was a blowout. I think that they're both going to have to be feeding off of each other and feeding the ball to each other. So I think that 4 or 5 assists, it might be kind of a sweaty stat to get to, but I think he can definitely do it. And my last one is I'm going to go to the Heat. I'm taking Jimmy Butler. When I was looking at the points, I really was kind of wanting to give you guys points today, but I was looking at the Heat game specifically, and they had Jimmy, Bam, and Tyler Herro, I think, all at 20.5 mark. So if Vegas thinks that they're going to score 61.5 points between the three of them, someone's got to pass the ball to them. And I think that Jimmy, who typically likes to be the leader, likes to take control of things, will be that guy to feed to Bam, to feed to Tyler Herro on the wing. And as you can see, the last 2 games, 8 assists in 2 straight games, and he's hit the mark 3 almost 4 times. I think that 5.5 assists, although it is kind of a little bit bigger number for him, is very doable. I think he likes to fit into whatever situation he needs to fit in, and then get the team a win.
Dude, I hate his picture. I will never bet a Jimmy Butler prop because I hate his picture. I do.
I love not great. Yeah.
But like, come on, seriously.
I do like those assist Teats. I think those are all hit. But all right, guys, that'll be it.
I gotta give out this quick prop. They finally dropped him. Damian Lillard over 27.5 against Minnesota.
Yes.
He's gonna be cooking. Russell. I'm not worried about Russell at all. His defense is bad. So I got 3 plays tonight. I'm gonna add that Damian Lillard one on there. I saw that they put him on finally. So he's getting that.
You gotta love PrizePicks dropping stuff midway.
Mid video. Thanks, PrizePicks.
Where I'm to my card as well. I'll go with 3 as well. We'll both ride Dame.
Yeah, you know what? I'll ride Dame as well.
Yeah, squad ride on Dame. We love Dame here.
I told you I wanted a points, and there's my points. We're team ride on Dame for over points.
I love
it. All right, guys, that'll do it for our NBA player props for Saturday, December 10th. If you guys enjoyed the content, please make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching.
Thanks.